that's burning.
Oncers, the identities of the new actors on Once Upon a Time for Season 7 have finally been revealed. Let's break it down. What's going on, y'all? I hope you had a great Comic-Con if you went. If you didn't, hope you had a blast binging all the interviews and panels of your favorite casts. One of the shows that brought some big news to Comic-Con was Once Upon a Time, which will kick off its 7th season on October 6th on ABC. Which note, it's on a new night. By now, I'm sure you've heard that the show is getting a reset or a reinterpretation or kind of a reboot. Something like that, as many of our beloved characters are out and new ones are in. One of those is Danya Ramirez, who, as it was announced the week before at the D23 Expo, will be playing a new version of Cinderella and the mother of grown-up Henry's child, Lucy. Now, a trailer was shown for Season 7, which not only shows my fave Hook and cop uniform, but also gives us a glimpse at the new faces we'll be meeting.
Find your story when a new book opens.
So joining Cinderella, Rose Reynolds, who will be playing Alice from Alice in Wonderland, Adelaide Kane, who will be Cinderella's stepsister Drizella, Makia Cox from Chicago Med, who will be playing Princess Tiana from The Princess and the Frog, and Gabrielle Anwar, who will be playing Lady Tremaine, Cinderella's wicked stepmother. But note, of those new characters, only Danya and Gabrielle are series regulars. Now, how exactly will the show work and explain these characters, some of which we've obviously seen before during Emma's journey in previous seasons? Well, producer Eddie Kitsis said,
"We had a plan for the original show that ran 6 seasons, and at a point we felt like it was time for characters to get their happy endings. And what we're going to do now is go on a new adventure. And so if your real fear is, oh my God, are you going to erase the last 6 years? We are not. But we are going to take a few new characters and we're going to go on a new journey."
Is there, can various versions of the characters exist in the same time? Like, I know we can see Regina and the Evil Queen at the same time. Can we see 2 Cinderellas in the same realm at the same time?
Well, I think, you know, the 2 Reginas were based on splitting herself,
Yeah.
and then of course we saw Wish Realm. So I don't think that when we see Danya, we're going to also run into Jessie Schramm, because she's in Storybrooke married, and I believe she was teaching a Mommy and Me class.
Yeah, she's running a little date.
Yeah, and that's still going down.
It's doing well.
Yeah, it's doing really well. She's
Happy
expanding.
endings,
She's
more
opening
kids.
Now, fans at the panel were treated to the opening scene from Season 7, which shows Henry saying goodbye to Regina and driving through a beam to a new land, where years later, in that other realm, he is riding a motorcycle and has a fender bender with Cinderella, and thus starts their love affair. So yes, young Henry, played by Jared Gilmore, will be seen in the season premiere, and he isn't the only face that will pop up throughout the series. We do have Hook, Regina, and Rumple returning to help the grown-up Henry, who is in trouble as he navigates these other Storybrooke realms. But don't worry, these 3 characters that we know and love will not be playing new versions of themselves. They'll be the same versions we know, just called upon by Henry. However, don't count out all those characters that left the show at the end of Season 6. Showrunner Adam Horowitz has said that as the show evolves and we're telling some of these new stories and chapters, it's our hope that we'll be seeing a lot of them pop up from time to time. This isn't the end. Well, it can be said that Emily DeRaven, who plays Belle, was one of those characters, and she's already signed on to make her return in Season 7. Entertainment Weekly spilled that she will be returning for at least 1 episode. In particular, it's episode 4, which will provide an update on Belle. It was also revealed during the Comic-Con panel that there are plans to do an LGBT storyline this year. Now, they've obviously touched on this in the past with Mulan and Aurora and Ruby and Dorothy, but it seems like this storyline might be more prominent.
I would say that we are planning to do it this year.
All right, so those were really the big reveals from Once Upon a Time from Comic-Con. Now, I know I've been a little skeptical about this kind of reset of the show, as have others, but I do like the actors involved, so I'm open to giving it a chance. I mean, they always say don't judge a book by its cover, right? So maybe we should really give this new Storybrooke book a chance? I guess we're just gonna have to wait until October 6th to really make a judgment. Now, sound off in the comments down below and let me know your thoughts on these reveals and what other characters you want to see pop up on the show. Then you can click right over here for Riverdale news from Comic-Con, and don't forget to subscribe. I'm Lisa. I'll see you real soon.
Yeah. Who are you?
My name's Lucy. I'm your daughter.
I don't have a daughter.
Yeah, you do. Now, come on. Your family needs you.